It was sold out in London, praised by the critics, and after 4 Olivier Award nominations, this singing, dancing epic takes audiences where even the famous movie couldn't go.
Singing in the Rain is widely regarded as one of the greatest musical comedies of all time. What is it like to direct a show like that?
It's pretty intimidating, but what's exciting about it is that, you know, the genre of film is so different to stage. So it's great to be able to have artistic license to do something different, but salute the iconic moments in the film. And that's what's made this piece, this particular stage version, so impressive, is that it's something that people have never seen before, yet they will feel like they're watching the movie at the same time.
I heard that the first 3 rows also get to feel like they're singing in the rain.
Yeah, so we have this amazing 3 rows called the Splash Zone. And again, everywhere we've been in the world, it's kind of, you know, people feel like it's a bit of a theme park moment, a 4D experience. So, you know, Don Lockwood kicks water at them and, you know, they all get wet and they wear their little raincoats in the first 3 rows. So you can imagine all the kids, they all want to be in the first 3 rows. So it's probably the first part of the tickets that gets sold are the Splash Zone.
It was one thing for Gene Kelly to get these sequences right on camera, but Steven Van Wyk has to get them spot on every night with no second takes, and he loves it.
You have a very physical role and you really have to throw yourself into it. How do you do that 8 times a week?
It's also really fun. I mean, like, as a kid, I did gymnastics and stuff, so I'm not really, like, afraid of the physical stuff. It is so tightly choreographed. I mean, it's like a jigsaw puzzle that fits together, and they're very exact and very exact timing. You know, at this point, someone literally is going to turn and throw a broom, and you catch the broom as the moment, like, a bucket lands, and so I found it really interesting how much rehearsal goes into making something look slapstick and unrehearsed and just spur of the moment.
Bethany Dickson plays Kathy Selden, an aspiring actress, singer and dancer who dreams of stardom and gets it in the most unusual way.
Is it true that you've dedicated this performance to your grandparents?
Well, quite a cool story. My mother played Maria in The Sound of Music, and my grandmother played Anna in The King and I, and my mum also played Anna in The King and I, so it's kind of like a generational thing, and I'm hoping one day to play Anna and The King and I to complete the circle, but to have played a role that my mum played was so special to me, and that's when I decided that I was going to dedicate all my performances to my grandparents, which is where it all started.
Taryn-Lee Hudson's character, Lina Lamont, is a star of the silent movie era. And when sound comes to cinema, her speaking voice falls wide of the mark.
Would you consider Lina Lamont as the villain?
No. I think a lot of people would. She's really just flamboyant. She's very self-absorbed. She doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. So yes, she thinks that the world revolves around her, and when it doesn't, she doesn't understand why. She's a lovely character to play. It's a lot of fun. I guess you could say people think that she's a villain. I just like to think that she's misunderstood.
Good morning, good morning. Sun beams the sunshine. Good morning.
Grant Almirall plays Don Lockwood, the romantic lead.
What are the challenges of singing in the rain?
It's very trying, though, I must be honest, because you know, you're trying not to slip and fall, which has happened so many times. I mean, the first week I just fell every show. But it's great, you sort of get up and you laugh it off and the audience thinks it's part of the show, actually, which is, it's a good thing. Yeah, and you're looking up and you're getting water in your mouth and your eyes and stuff, but once you get past all of that and you actually get the scene right, there is a lot of magic in that scene, seeing the sheer joy in this guy's face when he finally realizes that the girl that he loves feels the same way about him. So it's a beautiful scene too. So
I'm really looking forward to that scene.
Yeah.
The Singing in the Rain is on at the Artscape Opera House in Cape Town, then moves to the Teatro at Montecasino, Joburg from January 15th.